Welcome, YouTubers. This is iPav here, explaining a guide about how to play versus a Cho'Gath. This is my Diamond 2, Diamond 1, I'm not sure right now. It's solo queue. I start with the boots plus either a refill potion or 4 potions. I'm thinking I'm starting with the refill potion this game. Because a Cho plus... oh, never mind, 4 potions. Cho plus a Boppy isn't really that scary of combo. Gonna fast forward with this real quick. Let me explain you the runes: Phase Rush, Nimbus Clock, Celerity Gathering Stone, Bone Plating, Overgrowth, 10% attack speed, 5 attack damage, 15 health, scaling health. So if you have noticed that I'm not having a domination tree this game. The reason is I'm not doing an 8-type Teemo. I'm doing an on-hit physical damage Teemo build. The reason for that is, one, that I'm facing a Cho'Gath, which he becomes tanky. Not only that, their Boppy becomes pretty tanky too. So I decided to go on-hit. Not only that, we also have a pretty good magic damage other than myself. Remus does magic damage, Katarina does magic damage, and Seraphine also does magic damage. So I only one pure physical damage dealer was a Jean. Therefore, going on physical damage in this game was suiting. Anyways, a Poppy comes. Usually, 245. Their jungle usually does come. So I go inside the bush, being invisible, right? So what we do is we just kinda gotta like, try to avoid their spells as much as possible. I got hit by that, but that doesn't matter. That's not gonna get me out of the invisibility. Now they see me where I'm kinda at with their Oracle on, but the Remus comes in and then taunts the Cho first. So I ignited the Cho. Whoever my jungler is going for, that's what I'm gonna go for. And Katarina also showed up a bit. And then going for a Poppy. Poppy pushed the cat but didn't stun her, and then almost killed a Poppy, and I finished her with the last auto. Honestly, if I did not flash auto that, then she would not have died, I believe. From the cat signal. So Cho just TP'd, but then straight up Remus taunted him, and we back off. A good thing our teammates has responded onto that play, because their Cho and Boppy is gonna waste a lot of time trying to, just keep sniping me there. So I was expecting Remus to come, but Katarina coming was not expected. Katarina usually grabs a teleport ignite, doesn't she? But this time she has a cleans instead because she's facing a Lissandra, I guess. So that allows me to grab a Bosakas Greaves. First item. Any of the boots work versus Cho. But if you're going on hit, Bosaka. If you're going AP, then Soxa is what I recommend. This guy is being so greedy. He wants to clear all this wave before he, takes a base or something. But I pop my phase rush. Yeah. With a lot of movement speed given from the phase rush, celerity, and Bosaka's Greaves, he has absolutely no way to get away from me. The chances for him to land the Q onto me and then his minions to deal a lot of damage onto me, but he's missed his Q, therefore takes the base. Now he's building a null magic mantle, right? Because usually Teemo does a bit magic damage. Therefore he grabbed the null magic mantle. It's gonna go for Sunfire Cape, Sunfire Aegis, I believe. But anyways, trying to stack the MR, which isn't gonna work that well. He currently doesn't know that I'm gonna deal a physical damage over magic damage. So far, I've been doing a magic damage. Now that's my first physical damage item, Bam Crit Septa. A life steal item. I rushed this item because I don't have any life steal, no domination tree on it. The reason why I go resolve tree on the on-hit build instead of domination is because that I always get a Blade Rune King as a first item, which provides me life steal anyway. And that's pretty much enough. I don't need more life steal than that. And not only that, the Bone Plate plus Overgrowth gives me that withstanding the burst damage. I don't grab an Hourglass on this one, like a Gargoyle stuff, that's what I get. Tanky Oni Teemo. Oni generally doesn't have a burst damage like an AP Teemo does. So you gotta continuously chase them down and auto. As you can see how I'm doing it versus Cho. So right here, I'm not diving the Cho. I'm just scaring him off. I'm only hitting a turret. So he's trying to chase me. He's trying to crowd control me. As soon as I hit him, right? That's, and I'm trying to keep scaring him off. And he's panicking about it. That made him to get only like a 2 CSs. There were like a wave of minions, and he only got 2 CSs because he was too panicking about it. So you can kind of play like that. Even if you know that you're not gonna kill that guy under turret, then you can kind of scare him like that. But you can only play like that if you know where enemy jungler is. Yeah, I knew the Poppy was on the other side of the map, so I was able to play like that to make him miss more CSs. Right now, I believe I kill him. He forgot about my ignite, and right there. 68 CS to 40 CSs. It's 3-0-3. It's quite dominating, right? You kind of want to play like this against the tankers if their jungler is not paying attention to the top. Generally, if the enemy team picks a tanker, you want their jungler to pay attention to top. If not, then you're gonna have to punish the top laner like that. If you don't kill them, that's fine. You still want to deny them as much as possible. But in this case, he's getting both denied and getting killed. Well, which is the best thing to do for myself. Rammus comes in. Cho flashes, but a little too late. I just had to flash that because I was afraid of a turret damage. Finishes off the Cho again. You can tell that he's getting broken on mental part, right? Blade Rune King. Auto, ignite, dodge, auto, Blade Rune King, and gets finished. Poppy was hitting top for that, but Cho just could not survive, therefore he just walks away. Like, things like this is like really frustrating for junglers. Like, she walked all the way to the top and then goes back to her jungle. She could just straight up went to the jungle, but she wasted her time because of Cho dying like that. Finish the turret, 12:30.
Shut down.
At this point, you can tell that enemy top laner has given up. He cannot survive from that point. He gets slowed down with the Blade Rune King, and I just get more move speed. And as an one-hit Teemo, generally the way that you want to play is split push. I never group in this game. Yeah. It's because the OD Teemo's weakness is hitting out squishes. You don't really get to deal that much damage versus squishes. Because the Blade Rune King is like just kind of percentage with damage item. And squishes don't grab that much HP items. So right here, I just wait for Cho to cross by, gets hit by the trap, and I place another trap. And he takes the base. So this way of playing is like, nowadays it doesn't happen that much, but back in the days, enemy top laner used to quit after third death. After third deaths, they just quit. Oh, this game, wait. Cho did not quit yet, but looks like Miss Fortune has quit the game. Yeah. So it did not make the Cho to quit, but MF quit. Oh, she came back. And Cho takes the base. Now I finished the Kraken after Blade Rune King. Instead of pushing top, we're pushing the bottom now. Bobby kind of AFK too. Game's pretty much over at this point, right? So with using a Rift Herald I got last time, just keep splitting. Cho is at the top. Yep, he's just AFK right at this point. It's pretty much game. So the way it works is that you kind of just want to crush them from the laning. If you don't crush them from the laning with the own hit, the game is gonna be a little bit difficult, but it's still doable. You just kind of want to split and force enemy top laner to come with you. And this is basically a 1v1 type of build. So you want to focus on doing a 1v1, not much for a team fight. So that's how we build the Oni Teemo versus Cho. Not that every single games that I go on hit versus Cho, but Oni does counter the Cho though. The best. Let's say if there's like instead of Karina, let's say if we had a Talon mid lane, then I would go on an iPav build. Because Talon plus Jean would be a physical damage items, physical damage dealers. So that magic damage is only coming from Rammus and Seraphine. That's not enough. I will do a hybrid magic damage, but that's just not enough. So I would have gone with a Liandry Anguish with Demonic Embrace, percent HP magic damage item to counter the Cho. But Kraken Blade Rune King is still better than those percent HP damage item from the magic damage though to counter the tankers. So like if you guys already have like good enough magic damage, that's the time that we can go on hit Teemo versus a tanker. If not, still gotta go AP. That's how it works. So only about like 1 or 2 games out of 10 I get to go with on hit. Yeah. GG's. And there's the damage. Mostly damage done to the Cho.